Good morning, students. Mr. Allen's Garage mini lessons. Jumping into our last section of a lesson, and I said at the beginning of this I would try to focus on the kind of bigger, deeper principles, or the principle level concepts of how the brain works. And I also said that I was going to try to teach the deeper why of the golden rule. We've already gone into the why of the golden rule, but this last section of lessons is going to be the deeper why of the golden rule. It's essential in understanding the deeper why of the golden rule to understand this part about your brain. So we need this prior knowledge before we go into the deeper why of the golden rule. And that is, well, I was taught until my mid-50s that we only use 10% of our brain. 10%, that's all we use. And this is not being used, and we just don't use that. But I was wrong. I was taught wrong, and now I understand much better. I understand that we actually use 100% of our brain all the time. However, we only have direct conscious access to 10%. This 90% is our unconscious. Now 100% is being used all the time, but this unconscious speaks to our conscious in feelings. And we only have direct access, our thoughts, our conscious thoughts, to our 10%. So it's super important to understand. We use 100% all the time. 10% is what we have direct conscious access to. Our 90% unconscious is focused on patterns and what it's learned by taking in information from its 5 senses. It's backwards focused on patterning and keeping us safe, and it speaks to our conscious and feelings. So it's very much a part of who we are. It's actually the big part of who we are, but it's focused on what's happening in our external reality for our entire lives. As a matter of fact, even if you have a conscious thought, like if I consciously thought about pink elephants with purple dots, my unconscious wouldn't even know I had that thought until I wrote down or said out loud that information. And then my unconscious knows it. So my unconscious only knows my external reality, not even my conscious thoughts, until I speak them out loud or write them down. It's essential to know that the unconscious brain is reflexive moving forward into the deeper why. So students, from Mr. Allen's Garage, have a fantastic day.